What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Of course, a lot of people had a lot to say about Drea Michelle getting her cheeks clapped by Jalen Green. And at first, we just saw them kind of just hanging out. I'm like, well, that's interesting. What is a 21-year-old guy hanging out with a 39-year-old lady? Well, the thing is, it's just not a 21-year-old guy. It's a 21-year-old guy with a lot of money. And most women will require you to have something if they're going to make an exception for you. You need to be exceptionally good looking for a woman to do so, or exceptionally rich, or in this case, both. So we found out that was the case. Now, there are rumors that she was pregnant. Again, nobody could really confirm it. We can see certain things. And so she came out and then she confirmed it. And then Shannon Sharpe was talking with Gilbert Arenas, who used to date her. And I'm going to get into what Gilbert Arenas said about the reason as to why that was the case. Now, man, let me kind of get to what's going on right now. Drea Michelle is 39. Jalen Green is 21. Her son, Drea Michelle, has a son, 22, a year older than the man. Megan James is saying this: y'all really ripped Brittany Renner to shreds for her 7 or 8 year gauge gap. She ain't the true villain here, because 17 years is wild. Having fun with the younger guy is cool because both y'all grown, but having a baby by one that's the same age as your son speaks a lot about your character as a person. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes it does. Want to know what that says as a person? It says that nobody wants me. I will do anything to get clout, and that I am desperate. And then I'm looking for somebody to take care of me because I'm lazy, I can't work, I don't have any real income, and this guy is stupid. And I feel like I'm gonna control his resources, or at least get child support. At least have somebody talking about me and making myself relevant, because everything I did in my life didn't work. That's what it says. It says that. And I know that you don't want to make light of it. Certain folk don't want to make light of it, but we got to call it for, and what I believe, what it really is. We need to make light of it from what it is, family. And I'm going to tell you something that I honestly believe. Get ready to see more of it. Get ready to see more of it. If you believe that this is the first go round in this, you're crazy. You're insane. This is going to be happening so much more often. You're going to see ladies, I don't want to see being more desperate, but the more that these ladies are going to climb up in their own wealth, or their own clout, or their more expense to live a extravagant lifestyle, somebody's gonna have to pay it. Okay. And the thing is, a lot of the older guys are not gonna pay it. I'm gonna tell you why. If you're a guy that's my age, about to be 43, well, and you deal with a woman that's 40, she could have 2 kids, 3 kids. It wouldn't have to matter what she looks like, but in her mind, from all the mistakes she's made dealing with guys who have nothing, she automatically deserves everything. I'm not selling for less. So an older woman is gonna be more mature in certain aspects and gonna demand a lot from a man. Like I said, it's not gonna matter what she looks like, how many kids she got. That's why when you go to Kendra G, you'll hear women always talking about, even if they have 7 kids, a man needs to make $300,000 a year, because she doesn't believe that her kids are going to disqualify her from getting somebody that's rich, even though in most cases, men will feel that that's the case. But when you can deal with somebody that has a more optimal situation for you, a younger woman who does not have kids, who's in her physical prime, would demand much less, has not been exposed to such things. So a man would look at both of those situations, and what do you think that he would choose? If you're a lady and you want someone to take care of you, do things for yourself, do things in your life, you know, a lot of these guys are just not going to do that. So, and they know about the ladies. They know that they have a certain reputation around a certain industry, and nobody's going to take that serious because it's too many problems. So who won't take it seriously? A young guy. And I'm gonna tell you what, a lot of these young guys don't listen to older guys. Like, you know, you would think that a younger guy, and even Vince Carter talked about it. He said, listen, man, these young guys, you can't tell them anything. These guys think they have all the money. They know everything. Look at even in hip hop, Master P and Kodak Black. You can't tell these young guys anything. So they got money. They think they're better than you. So that's a recipe for disaster. And usually that's exactly what it is. It is a recipe for disaster. Okay. And these guys go out there and then they suffer a lot, a whole lot. And they suffer. So, hey, here's the guy not knowing what's going on, thinking he knows everything, thinking the lady must like him. And the lady's like, look, you're taking advantage of this guy, which is true. But for her, she ain't got no standards. And that's the reason why she never got married in the first place. That's why Tyrod Taylor didn't take her serious. Tyrod Taylor understood that after a while, oh man, listen, man, I'm better off not dealing with her. And guess what? He's looking at this right now like, woo, that could have been me. That could have been me. What if I would have married her? Okay. What if I would have married her? I would have been in trouble. You want to know what? He would have been in trouble. All right. And a lot of trouble. He would have been dusty. A lot of dusty. It's the truth. It'd have been awful. So he dodged the bullet. When you see she got pregnant by a 21-year-old, Tyrod Taylor is sitting like, man, bro. Look at how thirsty she was, man. Look at that. Maybe by a 21-year-old guy. Look at all the things I was doing with you. I was spending time with you. Man, bro, what was wrong with me? Yes, Tyrod. What was wrong with you? Woo, I dodged the bullet. If some of you guys look at some of your ex, relationships now, and you see him now, you're like, whoa, what? Man, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I didn't deal with that. It could have been much worse. Thank God for Jesus, right? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shooter Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Richard, for all you do, serve the bell. We're out.